Hello everybody, it's your boy the Green Talents, and I got something to talk about. Before I do though, I got a little surprise for you guys. Give me a few seconds. But like I said, now I need to figure out which one should I wear. Should I wear this? Should I wear this right here, or should I wear this one? Now, this one I've had for about 20, I think over 20 years, I believe. This time of the year, y'all, and sometimes you see people wearing the red and white, the old red and white one Santa used to wear, or we wear the one that our teams normally subscribe us to wear. But I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go with the red one. And the reason why I'm gonna go with the red one because I've worn this one here, like I said, for a long time, and maybe in future videos I'll probably wear that. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here on. If you say, let's see, do it fit first. Hold on. Yeah, it does. Hold on. All right. I just want to be sure before I put this on. Yeah, well, it fits pretty good. There you go. How I look, y'all? Do I look dandy? I think I do too. But hold on, let me top it out there for a minute, right quick. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I look like somebody. But anyway, this video is dedicated to Eagles content creators worldwide or all over social media. I just got a whip of something that I didn't think that I would never hear. Um, we as content creators or Eagles content creators or whatever you do, basketball, football, soccer, golf, or whatever content that you create based on your favorite sport. My favorite sport of all time is football, basketball, hockey, baseball, and let me see. I think that's it. I think it's just those four sports. Anyway, um, I'm making this video because, like I said, I got a whip of something that I can't believe that I heard from other YouTubers all over the landscape itself. We as YouTube creators are supposed to get along with one another, especially the Philadelphia Eagles content creators. I feel that we don't need to be dissing we shouldn't be dissing each other at all. We all represent our favorite sport, our favorite team, our favorite culture, organization, win, lose, or draw. And when you have fans out there who tend to kick up some dust, if you may, about something that doesn't really make no sense about, I mean, um, everybody have their own logo. I ain't got no logo yet. For I'm concerned, my own logo right now is the Philadelphia Eagles, but I ain't got no stop sign logo or no circle logo or diamond shaped logo or even a shield logo or what do they call it and call it an octagon logo. No type of logo at all. I don't represent no logo. But this is it's so weird to me to a point that I don't even know why I'm making a video about this because see, in all my time I watch a lot of YouTube creators and a lot of you guys out there inspire me. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I mean, I can go from Philly Notion, I can go with LB, I can go with DE90, Philly Mike, the Philly Talk Sportcast. You know what I'm saying? Podcast. I can go with Philly Foothills. I can go with Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying, who I first discovered. I first discovered her first. And then from there, I went on to a lot of the YouTube creators I did because I ain't realized it was that many of us out there. And I can go 5,500. And a whole lot of us out there. Oh yeah, and even Rock the Artist, Eagle Champ. I mean, Eagle Champ one. I can go with all these guys. All these guys I had the pleasure of watching. Oh yeah, and last but not least, the other boy, what's his name? Chalk Talk. I forgot. I can't think of his name, but he has a show called Chalk Talk. I could him. If you guys knew who I'm talking about, but anyway, I watch all of y'all guys out there, and oh yeah, and Duggan, whatever his name is, he's a he's a Louisiana Philadelphia Eagles fan himself. I mean, I watch all of y'all guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and Philly Girl, Bird Game 31, Miss Bird Game 31. It's so many. Like I said, it's so many y'all I watch, and I'm inspired to all things that y'all do. Each one of them do different things. We don't imitate one another. We don't copy one another. We all got our own thing, our own music, our own self made. Well, I mean, some of us wear Eagles uniforms. Some of us wear Eagles hats or Eagles earrings, Eagles lipstick or Eagles gloves, glasses, masks, whatever you feel that makes you. We all do. This is what we all do, and we all represent the bird gang. You know what I'm saying? And that's us, or Gang Green, or Bleed Green Nation, Philly Nation, Eagles Nation, till we die. I mean, all of this. This is what I represent, and we shouldn't be disrespecting one another like this, because this got on my nerves when I heard about it this morning. And like I said, I'm not gonna mention names because these two know who they are. Like I said, I watched both of their videos. Oh yeah, George Shakes, all of y'all. I watch all of y'all guys out there. You know what I'm saying? So for us as content creators, we shouldn't be dissing each other at all. We shouldn't be. Oh yeah, and Alpha 3-1. I mean, all these guys, I watch all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be talking back and disrespecting one another, because the fact is, we are who we are. And for a fan or a fan base to say certain things that irk you, to a point where if someone else jumps in and then you get on that person's case because he jumped in to try to help you or try to make sure are you okay, such and such, that's something that we shouldn't even be doing as Eagle fan base. You know what I'm saying? So if anyone of y'all guys have beef with me, you know what I'm saying, I'm not even gonna be a fool and come here on YouTube and talk bad about you. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I rather face you head up and we discuss the situation. We try to resolve the situation. We don't even have to go. We ain't got to throw balls at one another. Talk about if I see you again, I'm gonna hit you with a bat or I'm gonna get a gun and shoot you. We ain't got time for us. I mean, all the YouTube creators out there I see, majority of y'all guys are my age. Some of y'all are 30, 35 years and older, and there's only one guy who's on 30 years, and that's D Gifted. Now D Gifted, aka the Stat Guy. Now I watch him as well, and he the only one that's young. You know what I'm saying? And he doing his thing, but I don't feel that we have to have beef with one another, because that shouldn't even be a problem with none of us. Now, I do expect other content creators like the New York Giants fan base, the Washington Redskins fan base, or the Dallas Cowboys fan base. I expect them to even diss us, but for us to come and diss each other on social media makes no sense to me. And I really feel insulted when I find out that other Eagle content creators are dissing each other back to back, throwing bombs. But this happened some months ago this year, and I didn't know that this was happening. Had I known this was one of the first, I probably would have made a video about it months ago. But to find out about it now, it's crazy to me. So for me to make up a video about this, you know, it's mind-boggling. It's really mind-boggling. It can confuse you in so many ways, to a point you got to figure out what the situation is so you can resolve it to a point where you don't have to escalate any further. And so this is crazy. And like I said, no names mentioned. I know I caught a bunch of Eagle content creators out there, but if you want to find out yourself, you can go to anybody's channel and they all gonna talk about the situation. Some gonna discuss it, some not gonna talk about it. But Let me see. Oh yeah, Philly Fresh. I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, it's so many Eagles content creators out there that I watch. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own thing going. We all do. And I'm not gonna talk about none of these guys because first of all, I never met none of them before. So why should I talk about someone I never met? So that's what a lot of us content creators out there need to talk about. But I'm quite sure all the even content creators here on YouTube have at some point crossed paths with one another, became friends, know each other, such and such. Oh yeah, E-Rock, um, uh, uh, um, my man Gail Sanders. I mean, I can sit here and just throw names at you guys, and y'all know who I'm talking about because, like I said, you met these guys before, or these guys and girls before. You met them before, but but you never had no beef with them because you're cool and you're down with the same club. You know what I'm saying? We all discuss different things. Some of us talk about the same thing, and some of us don't. But to come on social media and just throw barbs at one another make no sense to me. Like I said, for years I've always had thought Philadelphia was the city of brotherly love, or you could say sisterly love or brotherly love. I thought that's what Philadelphia was or is. So for me to be all the way down here in Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm born and bred, and there's a bunch of other Eagle fans here in Memphis, Tennessee as well. There's a bunch of us here, but none of them don't do Eagle content like me because they know what I do because I post some of my YouTube, some of my videos on my page, and some of them like it and some don't like it. But it is what it is. So you take the good with the bad. But for to diss each other like this here, see, I'm going old school. For us to diss each other this way is crazy. And I'm praying and hope that the people that's in this figure out some way to resolve the situation. You know what I'm saying? Get together, talk face to face, solve the problem, become friends again. Now it may take some time to become friends again. You know what I'm saying? But as long as the issue is squashed, that should be fine. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it back to old school hip hop like Kumo D and LL Cool J. Now if you're an old school hip hop fan, you know who these rappers are. Um, Kumo D and LL Cool J were throwing bops at each other many years ago from the 80s, from the early 80s into the mid 90s. These guys were throwing bops at one another. You know what I'm saying? But they never talk about shooting each other or talk about if I meet you, we're gonna fight this and that. They never talk about none of that. They just use verbal words to go at each other's throats. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talk about I'm killing him, or I'm gonna kill him. I mean, that was never discussed in hip hop. I'm not sure if it was discussed behind the scenes, but all I know is from what I've heard and from what I've read in magazines, these guys were once friends. You know what I'm saying? And LL Cool J had just went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a few weeks ago, and he mentioned some of the artists that who he became friends for. Of all the people in the world, he mentioned Kumo D. He had to thank Kumo D for making him the person that he is. You know what I'm saying? So that means him and Kumo D have squashed their beef. They're friends again. If them two guys that's way older than all of us can squash that beef, and I'm quite sure everybody in YouTube Nation, Eagles Nation, can squash that beef. Cause it ain't that much crap in the world to just throw bops at one another and just disrespect one another. You know what I'm saying? And throw words on Twitter, throw words on Facebook, throw words on Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever y'all may be. It makes no sense to actually do that. It really doesn't. So I feel I need to make this video because, like I said, we as YouTube Eagles content creators do not need to diss each other like this. We don't need it. You know what I'm saying? We need to get together, squash the beef, sell the less, and become friends again. You know what I'm saying? And That's all. That's what I got to say. I want to talk about something, man. But oh yeah, if you guys haven't heard, the Eagles have signed a an offensive tackle who was on the Eagles practice squad. Matter of fact, he played in some of the preseason games before he got injured. He got released, and after he got released, the Eagles re-signed him to the active roster, and they also cut somebody from the practice squad to make room for this guy here. So his name is LeClark, something LeClark. I can't. I mean, the guy's name is in my in my memory banks, but I can't think of his name off the bat. I read it earlier. I read it earlier this morning, and they added to the active roster, but released some guy from the practice squad. So these guys making roster moves, but this guy is supposed to be able to play all three spots on the offensive line. He could play right tackle, left tackle, both guard spots, but I don't think he played center. I don't know he played the right tackle, right and left tackle, left and right guard spots. That's all I do know. If he did play center, it wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned in his bylaws as far as how he drafted to the enemy. None of that. It just mentioned both tackle spots and both guard spots. That's all I know. Like I said, his name is LeClark or something like that. I don't know if they would start with an L. That's all I know. So that was the roster move that was made today, and I want to talk about that the beef. The beef needs to be squashed, and like I said, this is probably one of the I'm not gonna say one of the worst seasons of Eagles history, but it's just the thing is we fans and we as fans and Eagles content creators need to squash the beef. That's all I got to say. So without any further ado, notification bell on top when I make a video. You know, come direct from me to you. Comment, like, share, subscribe. As always, this is your boy, The Green. Time coming to another video. Let's squash the beef, y'all. We ain't got time for that. We got to be real men, real women. Come together, unite, and stop this bullshit. We can stop it. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to diss me, go ahead. I'm not gonna dish you back though, cause I'm a 50-year-old man and I got better sense and more important things to talk about and think about than to go head to head with you or anybody on YouTube. That's how I feel about it. So it is what it is. Enjoy your day. Peace out. One love.